Hi everyone, some gamer dude here. So here is the first of the two Final Fantasy XIV decks. I don't play online games, so I have no idea if any of the characters are in this are actual characters, or they have just taken people's player characters, or whatever. I did briefly play the World of Warcraft game, but I didn't really take to too much. As per normal, nothing on the back, nothing on the sides. This one is an Earth Lightning deck. I like both those attributes, so let's just get started. So, just open it up. Sticky tape so I know it hasn't been tampered with. How old is this one? Monsters, so there might be monsters in here. I'll just get it out of the wrapping. So we start with Mini Philia. That doesn't really sound like a name. She is a backup for 4 cost, Earth, Scion of the 7th Dawn. That doesn't sound particularly positive. As I said, I know nothing of the game. Maybe it's a good guy, a protagonist clan of some sort, but doesn't sound like it to me. EX Burst, when in Minfilia enters the field, you may search for one job Scion of the 7th Dawn forward and add it to your hand. Those type of search abilities are very common in Earth. Tap, put her into the break zone, choose one forward your opponent controls, break it. You can only use this ability if you control 5 or more job Scion of the 7th Dawn, which is, I guess, is the theme of this deck. So, yeah, it's pretty alright. 4 to get out one and get another card, which means it becomes 2. Tap it and pay another one and get rid of it to do that. Kill something. Alright. Ida, I guess. 2,000 for 2, which is very low. This is why. For each job Scion of the 7th Dawn, other than Ida you control, Ida gains 2,000 power. When Ida attacks, put one doll forward. Choose one doll forward. Opponent controls, deal it damage equal to half of Ida's power, rounded down to the nearest 2,000. So that can get into very, very scary power very quickly and just start slaughtering blockers each turn. No, not blockers, attackers. So there's that. Get 3 of those because it's a starter deck card. It's pretty alright. I like that one. Papalimo? Yeah, we'll go with Papalimo. 5,000 power, 3 cost, EX Burst. When Papilimo, I think that's it, enters the field, you may search for one card named Ida and add it to hand. If the card named Ida you control deals damage to a forward, increase that damage by 2,000 instead. That's actually pretty decent. It's nice support for it. I wish my birds would be quiet, but they keep hearing birds outside. There's 2 there, isn't there? Yeah. Minor, which is, from what I hear, a staple Earth card, so I'm pretty surprised it was in a starter deck to start with. It's a 4 cost backup. When it enters the field, choose one backup in your break zone, add it to your hand, which means it really only costs 1. 1 discard from hand, I should say, so 2 CP. Earth, 1 tap, put it into the break zone, choose one forward in your break zone, add it to your hand, so you can just keep recycling forwards. It's pretty good. I think we'd get 2 of that. It's worth getting more set 5 if you're running minor. Black Belt, generic 8,000, don't really care. Evoker, same deal, generic 1 cost backup. Dark Knight, I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. Or is it another Dark Knight? No, I'm pretty sure it's this one or this one with different art on in a different set. 4 cost, 5,000. For each point of damage you have received, Dark Knight gains 1,000 power. So he can max out at an 11,000 4-drop. And at 4 cost, he's probably 6,000 for 4. Monk. Oh, that's an interesting picture for a monk. This would be from 14. Backup, Earth 2, and she costs 2. Put Monk into the break zone, choose one forward against plus 3,000 power and brave until end of turn. No, I think that's pretty alright. So it costs 4 all up, basically. Well, not 4, but 3, but you lose a card anyway, so get 2 of those. Atmos, 4 cost summon, choose 1 forward, deal damage equal to the highest power forward you control. Oh yeah, because fight is a theme of Earth. I like fight as a mechanic. I don't think it appears enough in Green and Magic. I don't think it appears enough in Wind and Force of Will. Although, I kind of don't think it should be a Wind thing because it doesn't really suit... yeah, I guess it kind of suits Wind. Anyway, oh yeah, I've seen this from Step 4 before. Pugilist. 2 cost 5,000 for each job standard unit forward other than Pugilist you control. It gains plus 2,000 power, which is pretty good if you're going for standard unit.deck. I mean, it's just a big beefy beta, but that's not that bad a thing. Bangar Thief. Monster. 2 cost. Earth for the effect. Until end of turn, it becomes a 7,000 power forward with Brave. You can only use it once per turn. They've really changed the monsters with the power down the bottom now. 2 of those. So, Alice, another Scion. She's a 4 cost backup as well. If you control card named Alphanord, I guess that's it, the cost of Alice playing her onto the field is reduced by 1. The job sign of the 7th forward you control gain haste. That is genuinely good. Just giving them haste straight off is really, really good. She is good. I like that. I think she'd make the deck really come together. That's just such a good ability, especially if you got things with First Strike. So 2 cost 1 this time. This is the one that goes with it. It's a backup. Lightning, tap, choose 1 active forward, deal 1,000 damage. If you control a job sign of the 7th dawn forward, deal 2,000 damage instead. So it basically stops things from wanting to block fully because they might lose it. Get 3 copies of that. Orion Gear, 2 cost forward, 2,000 power. When Orion Gear enters the field, choose 1 monster in your break zone if its cost is equal to or less than the number of job sign of the 7th dawn forwards you control played onto the field. That's pretty good monster recovery. I guess there's some more monsters in the back of this deck. Get 3 of those because it's a starter deck card. Ravager from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2. It's a forward with 5,000 power, 2 cost. Lightning, tap, choose 1 active forward, deal it 4,000 damage, which is just below how much damage she would deal if she attacked. Dragoon, 3 cost, 7,000 power. Lightning, Dragoon gains first strike until end of turn. I actually want to make Dragoon deck in real life, and that means I've got to get copies of this too. So I wonder if set 5 is a good set for Dragoons. I'll have to look that up. Lucino, I guess that's how you pronounce it. 3 cost when it enters the field. You may search for 1 card named Alice or card named Alphanord and add it to your hand. It's pretty decent early on. I think it's a bit annoying at 3, but if you play Alphanord, next turn tap it and pay for this, and then get the other one, Alice, and then you set up. So there's that. Odin, which is from set 1, it's an uncommon. 7 cost, choose 1 forward break, and I'm pretty sure that's with the experts. I'm pretty sure it's in the starter deck for Final Fantasy 13 as well. Summoner, 1 cost backup. Dragoon. Again, it's a 2 cost version. Is it the same card? Yeah, it's just 1 cost less. So exact same card, exact same effect, just different power. And this one's from Final Fantasy 14 instead of Final Fantasy 3. Get 2 of those. Ninja. I'm saying I like the ninja stuff. It's a 2 cost with haste with 3,000 power. If you can get that up. Yep. So we got 1 more monster, and this is one I've seen from Final Fantasy Opus 4, I should say. Yalman. 1 cost, put Yalman into the break zone, choose 1 forward, gains first strike until end of turn, draw 1 card. So, where was the guy that supported monsters. Because it was a card that supported monsters, yeah. When it enters the field. Yeah. Not as good at cycling as it seems. The Seventh Dawn stuff seems like it's a theme that wants to go together. And the lightning has a really strong theme to it. I think the Earth is just support for the lightning stuff. Eda seems alright. It seems like an alright deck. It's not as cohesive as some of the others, but it's well, it's a hell of a lot better than the Final Fantasy IX deck. That's for damn sure. Everything's been better than that deck. So if you know more about Final Fantasy XIV than I do, this probably looks a lot more appealing. But for me, because I don't know much about the game, I can just judge it by the cards, and they seem perfectly adequate. So there's that. I'm a lot more excited about the cards that are for themes like Monk or Dragoon, or Standard Unit, which I think is pretty cool too. So this has been Some Gamer Dude, and thanks for watching.